Good evening, I am Jack Fujii and welcome to the 7th session of Agriculture 194C, Focus on Agriculture. Focus on Agriculture is a one-credit course offered by your College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Natural Resource Management here at the University of Hawaii at Hilo. And we come to you live every Thursday evening from the television studios located in the Mookini Library here on the University of Hawaii at Hilo campus. Tonight, before I go on, if I could have the Elmo, if any of you have to get a hold of me, there are several ways that you can. One is by mail. You can mail right to me at UH Hilo College of Agriculture, Forestry and Natural Resource Management, or CAFNARM, 200 West Kawili Street, Hilo, Hawaii, 96720-4091. You can also get a hold of me by phone at 933-0850 or at 974-7393 or by fax at 974-7674. And for those of you on email, you can email me at jfujii@hawaii.edu. Okay, since we are coming to you live at approximately 8 p.m., those of you in the viewing audience and of course those of you here in the classroom can ask questions of our guests, so I hope you jot a few notes down and give us a call at approximately 8 p.m. We have another very interesting presentation for you tonight. This evening we're featuring the Hawaii Community College Food Service Program, and my guests are Alan Okuda. Alan Okuda is the head instructor there, and Alan, maybe you can wave to us. And then we also have Iona Kaapana is also the instructor there at Hawaii Community College, and the students include Rosie Colon and Enmai Cowell, William, I think it's Bukowong, Heather Rapoza, Kawikia Osorio, Frank Miller, and Joshlyn Manuel. So we're going to do a lot of cooking this evening. I'm going to turn the class over to Alan and his students so we can go ahead and start our cooking. So Alan, maybe all the other students can take their seats until they come on, and Alan, you can let us know what's happening this evening.
Good evening, class. This evening we're having Joshlyn, who's a second-year student, and her featured dish for this evening is corn oysters. Okay, so you want to get started doing your preparation?
First, I'll be starting off with a cup of seasoned oil.
Okay. Cup of vegetable oil.
And then after that, I'll be adding a cup of flour.
Okay, and 1 cup of flour.
Oh, what's that one over there?
Can you give me the oil? Oh, give me the oil.
Yeah, hang on a second.
And what else are you? So the flour goes in your pan first there, okay.
Can I use that one? Joshlyn, you want to mix it in this? Yeah, we'll borrow that for a while. Okay?
And for those of you who just joined us, you're watching Agriculture 194C, Focus on Agriculture. And this evening we're featuring the Hawaii Community College Food Service Program. And we have Joshlyn preparing for us corn oyster. Okay, so what are you doing?
And I'll be adding the next thing. The next ingredient will be chopped onions.
Okay. Chopped onions.
That'll be 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
And the next will be 1 teaspoon of salt.
Okay, 1 teaspoon of salt.
And after that, 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay. Is that 1 teaspoon of baking powder?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll be adding 1 cup of the whole corn, but at the same time I'll be adding the corn liquid.
Okay, 1 cup of corn. Is that out of the can, or can you use fresh corn?
I believe so. You can use fresh corn.
Okay. So Alan, do you serve this on the lunch line every once in a while?
Well, this is a specialty dish that we developed for tonight's show. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's a very popular Southern style rendition using fresh local corn. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, and the corn goes in. So how do you like the cooking program, Joshlyn?
I like it very much. I get to meet interesting people as well as make new friends.
So what do you plan to do when you graduate?
Well, hopefully, actually, I want to travel.
Oh.
So,
And also,
Sorry, just
while we're doing all this cooking, we have William doing some carving. And so every once in a while, we can get the overhead camera on William, who is an expert in carving all kinds of fruits and vegetables. So if we have some downtime, I guess we can go over to William and watch him do some carving there. You can see all the different carvings that he's done so far. Okay, Joshlyn, tell us what you're doing.
well, I just added some cilantro and chopped bacon.
Okay, that's 1 tablespoon of chopped cilantro and 3 slices of bacon,
That'll be
crisp and crumbled.
yes. Now I'm just finishing up with adding a little bit more flour
Okay,
for its texture and consistency.
so this is kind of like a batter or something?
Yeah.
And this is deep fried or fried?
It's deep fried.
Okay.
Actually, this is a rendition of a dish called hush puppies. If any of you are familiar with that particular dish, hush puppies came up when people were having fish fries in the south, and all these little puppies and dogs used to come up and try to get pieces of the fried fish. The cooks used to cook some of this batter and throw it at the puppies and say, "Hush puppy."
Oh,
So
that's the way
this
it
is why
came
the name
about,
came about, hush puppy.
huh? I see.
And you would want your the oil heated, so it should
Okay.
be like 375 degrees.
About 375, you want the oil in the frying pan about 375, okay. So where did the oysters come in, or did we put some oysters in there?
No, I believe it's to shaping it out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
It looks very similar to fried oysters. So
Okay.
that's henceforth.
Oh,
the
I
name, huh?
see. So how many students do you have this year, Alan?
Right now, I believe we have 35 students,
Wow.
first and second year students. We'll be having our annual steak fry. In fact, it's going on right now. This year we're doing something innovative. We're not doing a steak fry, we're doing a steak freeze. So basically, you can come and pick up 3 steaks for $10 if you want to get something for the weekend. So best deal in town, so stop by the school and try to get some steaks.
Okay.
In April, we'll also have our Hilo Culinary Classics. If you want to come see some fine displays by our students, it's a statewide event. We have people invited throughout the state to come and participate and do fancy food decorations, and there'll also be a sampling going on.
And where is that going
This
to
will
be?
be at the college, the Lower Campus College.
And when is that?
It's April the 2nd. It runs from 10:30 to 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, the price is $8, and it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. And you get to see and sample all these different delectable items that these students will be putting out there. William will be one of the entries and participants also. So
I see. And William is carving I think he's carving a watermelon.
that's a
over there.
watermelon, yes. Okay.
Okay, so you want these corn oysters kind of golden brown there?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. A little while back, you did a class using Spam, and that was a real popular class. I still get a few phone calls about
That's correct.
your Spam recipes. I'm sure you probably got a lot of phone calls
Oh,
on
that's
that
true.
one,
We
huh?
got, in fact, most of the calls actually came from Kauai. I guess they must
Really?
eat a lot of Spam in Kauai, but we were flooded with phone calls from Kauai.
Yeah, I have a lot of fans over there on the island. Of
Oh,
Kauai.
boy, you do. There's a movie called 50 First Dates that's playing at the Waikia Wallace Theaters. Featured item in that movie is Spam, by the way, you know.
So how do those corn oysters look, Joshlyn?
They're looking pretty good. They turn out to be pretty good.
So the students at the community college in your culinary arts program, they learn everything from the business aspect of running a food service program to cooking and the whole works.
That's correct. We have people going through 8 different phases of operation, from cashiering to baking, salad making, soup making. We have a main kitchen. There's also a gourmet dining room with Mr. Kapana teaches right now.
I see.
Actually, there's 8 different phases that you can learn, and this gives you a real good introduction into the basics of food service. So you should be able to go out and get a good job and keep it. That's really important today.
So do you have to have some culinary background to get into your program?
Not necessarily. We have people in our program who couldn't even boil water when they first came in, really. We have also students that are in their yearning years or later years. We have Frank over here who's in his prime right now. Okay, he's one of our senior students, but he's top notch. So it makes no difference what age you are, you know.
So I still have a chance then.
That's right, you still do that. We'll keep a
Okay.
place for you.
Maybe after I retire, I might take up your class.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, how we doing there,
Just
Jocelyn?
finished it up.
Okay.
Looks pretty good, huh? So, Iona, why don't you talk about your gourmet section of the culinary arts? Oh, you don't have a microphone. Oh, a dog.
I'll turn it over to.
All right.
Uh-huh. This is a good side dish if you want to do something really quick. And of course, in this dish, you can omit the bacon and put Spam in also, okay? So you
Okay.
can still come up with a favorite also, okay? And as usual, okay, the students made a lot of samples, so make sure you have an appetite at the end of the show, okay, because we have plenty to eat also.
Okay, sounds good. So all the dishes that you're going to prepare tonight are kind of special for tonight's class?
Yes, they're different recipes that we've tried throughout in the school and some of the places that we've featured before. So, you know, these are very tried and true recipes, so you should really enjoy them. Okay? It's very localized.
So what are some of the success stories with some of your graduates out of your program?
We've got students throughout the world, Kona Kohala Coast, Oahu, Maui. We've even had one student who was a chef in the White House. We have chefs throughout the mainland,
Wow.
and they do very well. Half of the cafeteria managers on this island are all from our program. We have a lot of people got hired in the DOE system right now. They're all working. They're doing very well. The chef at the Nanilo is a graduate of ours, Tapu Taylor.
Oh, yes.
Quite a few of our students are all throughout all the restaurants in town, so we have a very good success rate. If you want to work, it's a good job to get into. You know, okay, it's a lot of hard work, but well, just think you don't have to bring home lunch. Okay?
So it's a 2-year program in all.
That's right, correct. 2-year program, you come out with a 2-year college degree, plus you have a good chance of securing a higher position with the degree.
Okay.
Okay, you about
So-
done, Jocelyn? Okay.
Are we about finished with the corn oysters?
Yeah.
Okay. So that looks like a real simple dish to make. It didn't take too much time, and I guess if you don't have for those busy working people and college students, corn oysters would be something really good for you folks to prepare.
Okay.
And so that is the corn oysters by Joshlyn, and I think we're going to do the next dish is going to be a taro vegetable salad, and we have Rosie coming on here to do the taro vegetable salad, and maybe we can get our overhead camera on the carving there. Looks like pretty fancy there. It looks like a nice flower. Wow, that's beautiful. So William is a special student. Alan, how did you get William there to do all this carving?
Well, William is a first-year student, and he comes to us from Thailand.
Oh.
Okay, and he does catering on the side, and he's also learning the finer points as far as the academics of food service. Okay, he's pretty much a self-schooled type of individual who's learned a lot of his skills in his homeland, and he's brought it here for us to learn and see. But like in any kind of academic kind of program, you have to learn the academics before you can apply. So it's really important, you know.
Okay, so Rosie, how did you get started into this cooking program? Or
I've always loved to cook. It makes me happy for people to enjoy the food that I make. I have 3 brothers, so I've always had to cook meals for them growing up.
so you've been cooking a long time then?
Yeah.
And now you want to get some formal training.
Oh yeah, it's just the
Okay.
beginning.
So you got to tell us what you're going to do for this taro vegetable salad.
I have iceberg lettuce and romaine lettuce here. You could use any kind of lettuce you like, green leaf, red leaf.
Okay. And then about how much lettuce do you use?
Probably like a head, just depending on how many people you're gonna serve.
Okay. But you got to use both a combination of iceberg and romaine.
Not necessarily, just whatever you prefer.
Okay. So did you come up with this recipe yourself, or did you work it out with Mr. Okuda?
Yeah, we worked it out with Mr. Mr.
Okay.
Okuda. Tearing the lettuce here to slow down the browning or oxidation process.
So when you make a salad, it's better to tear it like that
Yeah.
than to cut it.
Yeah.
So
won't
when
turn.
you actually cut the lettuce, it kind of browns faster? is it?
Yeah, the cell walls of the lettuce actually, when you cut it, it just cuts directly through the walls. So that's what makes it turn brown, the oxidation hitting it right away.
I
So
see.
tearing it will, it goes curved to the cell.
I see.
It's kind of not actually going through, it's around the natural curve.
Wow. You learned that all in this culinary program here,
Yep,
huh?
sure did.
Wow. Sounds like you're a botanist. You know the anatomy of the plants.
Okay,
Okay,
now
what's next after you make a bed of
I have
lettuce?
some wedged tomatoes. They're wedged and then cut in half.
Okay, wedged tomatoes. And what is your favorite type of cooking? Do you like baking, or
I prefer cooking in the kitchen.
and what are your plans when you finish up?
I would like to work for a nice hotel, a good hotel. Probably travel as
Okay.
well. I have some diced celery. I'm gonna add that to the salad.
Okay, diced celeries. And I guess with this recipe, if you like a lot of celeries, you can put more. If you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like it, it's all up to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Whatever you prefer.
Okay.
I also have sliced cucumbers as well.
Okay, sliced cucumbers. So what year are you in the cooking program?
I'm a first-year student.
First year.
Yeah.
And how is it so far?
I love it.
It's about 7 weeks already. You have about another 8 weeks left. So how is it going halfway through?
It's going really well. I enjoy it. I mean, I love it. So when you love something, it's hard not to.
What is the most difficult thing that you encountered in your classes so far?
Give me some of the tests.
Some of the tests were kind of hard, huh? Oh, okay.
And I have lehua taro here that has been steamed.
Okay, that's
And cut. The purple
lehua, that's poi taro that you kind of boiled it first and then
Steamed it,
cut it into little
chunks.
pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks nice. Okay, and then what?
Half a cup of black olives,
Okay,
or a little less, I think, than that, actually.
those are all chopped up too?
Sliced.
Oh, sliced,
Yeah.
okay. Wow, this is a real good veggie dish.
Yeah, healthy. A lot of people are health conscious nowadays, so this is a nice dish. Little carbs in there because you need a little bit of carbs.
Okay.
Okay.
And then?
And then I have capers here as well.
What is that?
Capers,
Capers.
Yeah. Pickled peppercorn. That's what it actually is.
Okay. Did you ever use capers before?
No.
So this is something that you learned in the program.
Yeah, the food service program is wonderful. If you have a love for cooking, you should come check us out. We admit people in the fall semester.
So did you say that when you were at home, you used to do most of the cooking?
Yeah, I have 3 brothers, so they would always ask me to make them something to eat. And my mom, she was working. She went to school, college, and all that.
Oh.
So yeah, I have some oil here, some canola oil for the dressing.
Canola oil.
It's about 1/3 cup.
Okay, 1/3 cup.
1/3 cup of rice vinegar.
1/3 cup of rice vinegar. Okay.
3 tablespoons of lemon juice.
2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
3.
Okay.
3 tablespoons of mirin, which is a sweet wine vinegar.
Okay, 3 tablespoons of mirin.
And a half a teaspoon of black ground pepper.
Okay, half a teaspoon of black ground pepper.
Could mix that up a little bit.
And this is going to be your salad dressing?
Kind of a tangy flavored dressing. It's not that sweet.
Rosie, tell them where home is.
Oh, I'm originally from New York, from the Bronx.
New York?
Yeah.
What are you doing over here from the Bronx?
I'm a long ways away from home.
You don't sound like you're from
Yeah.
New York. Did you lose your Bronx?
I've traveled a lot, so I guess it's come and gone.
How'd you find out about this place?
I have my mom, she came down here. So I came to visit her and winded up staying because it's really nice. So it's a different world over here. It's wonderful. I like it.
Yeah.
So this is the dressing. You could put some of that on there.
Just kind of drizzle it over?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, lucky you came to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Boy, it must be around freezing over there in New York.
Oh, yeah. My brothers tell me that it's really cold over there, so they still over there.
Yeah, I see the weather on the news, and it's about 40-something over there.
Yeah, it's really cold there right now.
Well, I bet they envy you, huh?
Yeah. Okay, and this is our finished product. I also have a larger version over here.
Okay.
And
Wow.
this is our taro vegetable salad.
Oh, so that's a nice way of presenting it, where you kind of stack it up right in the center there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Rosie with the taro vegetable salad. And then we're going to have stuffed aji or stuffed akule with kawikia. And this sounds like another interesting dish. It looks like your menu tonight is very health conscious, Alan.
Correct, yes.
Stuffed aji or stuffed akule.
Alrighty.
Okay, you got to tell us what you're going to do, Kawikia.
All right. Well, this evening I'm going to be demonstrating the stuffed aji or akule, also known as the mackerel scad. Mainlanders also know it as the goggle eyes.
Okay.
I'm getting my ingredients set up here.
All right. And what year are you?
I'm a second-year student.
Second year.
Yes.
Ready to graduate, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Got something lined up?
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Whatever happens, happens.
Well, after tonight, someone may give you a call.
All right. Well, the ingredients that I'm working with here this evening is slightly smaller portions just for the demonstrative purposes.
Okay.
So we have, starting off, is a quarter cup each of the celery, carrot, and onions, also known as mirepoix. Okay, and then we also have 2 slices of bread that have been cut into about half-inch cubes. Our seasonings this evening, we have a teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon each of black pepper, thyme, and sage. We have 1 egg, half a cup of minced imitation crab. The logs or the flakes are fine, whichever one. If you have the means of buying real crab meat, by all means go ahead. Unfortunately, we're on a budget, so it ain't happening tonight. Then we also have half a cup of oyster sauce. And then you'll also need 6 to 8 fillets of akule, or if you're a fisherman and you know your way around with a knife, 3 to 4 whole fish.
Okay.
So let's get to it. Before we actually start cooking, we have to cut our fillets. And when you're in the market looking for fish, what you want to look for is when you're looking at the fish or a whole fish, you want to make sure that the eyes are clear. You don't want to see any cloudy or milky eyes. Also, the gills need to be a dark red or a dark maroon. You definitely don't want to see any gray or brown. And then take a nice smell of the fish. You know, you want to have the aroma of the sea, or you want to smell the ocean. You don't want it to stink like fish or the proverbial fish, yeah?
Okay.
So when we're cleaning it, first you have to cut off the scoots here. And you have to, excuse me if I massacre this fish, because I just learned how to clean fish this afternoon. And,
Okay. Well, you sound
Okay.
like a pro.
Okay, so you cut off the scoots, and then you're going to cut in under the fin here at an
Okay.
angle, and then go back on the spine here. You want to make sure you have a nice sharp knife. And then you go on the other side.
Kawikia, you sure that's the first time you've done this?
Promise. Well, this is the 12th time. I had to cut 11 fish before this.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had a little practice, but only today.
Looks like a real pro.
Not quite. Okay, so you got your 2 fillets. You have to cut out the belly cage here.
Uh-huh. So there's a lot of bone right there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Fortunately, when we bought this fish from the Suisan fish market, they cleaned it, they scaled it, they gutted it, everything for me. So
So actually,
very fortunate.
when you buy fish from the fish market, you can always tell them to clean it for you.
Yes.
But of course, they always weigh it before they do all of that, right?
Yeah. And then you want to cut out the center bone here. Want to make sure you get out the bones, because bones aren't
Okay.
good to eat. Okay, we got that clean one there. The next one.
So what type of cooking do you like to do the best, Kawikia?
Well, in our gourmet kitchen, I really like that. It's kind of like dishes a la minute, you know, upon request. And it's really intense. So I really enjoy that kind of thing.
Okay. So it looks like you want to work in some fine restaurant then.
You want that on?
Okay, so we have our fish cleaned here.
Okay.
Now what we want to do is make our stuffing. So
Okay.
we're going to have a little of the vegetable oil here in our pan, and then add our mirepoix, which is our carrot, celery, and onions.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to cook that till it's soft. That's about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, when you're at home. Then you're going to add your bread cubes.
Okay.
Okay, as well as your seasoning. And you want to make sure that everything is blended very well. Okay, mixed evenly. All the flavors are distributed evenly.
Okay.
That. And then we're going to turn off our our fire right here. Next, we're going to add our imitation crab.
Okay.
Okay.
So did you have a lot of cooking experience before you went into the program?
Well, I spent 2 years in Las Vegas. I expected to graduate from there, but circumstances changed. And I found the program here, and I really enjoyed it. And I was supposed to return for my graduating year, but I just got so comfortable here and met all kinds of nice people. So I decided to stay.
So what'd you
So
add
we
there?
added our crab and then now our egg.
Okay.
The reason why we, what the egg is going to do is actually going to bind everything together, okay? Especially when it steams, it's going to coagulate, keep everything nice and firm and compact. The reason why we turned off the heat when we did was because if we were to add it to a really hot pan, it would instantly scramble. And while scrambled eggs are nice for breakfast, not so nice for stuffing.
Okay.
And then finally, we're going to add a little bit of our chicken stock here. You can also use chicken bouillon or chicken broth, whatever you know is best for you. Use that. And we won't necessarily add the whole half cup. We're just doing this to moisten it just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So we have our stuffing finished here. And then we'll need a little bit of the plastic wrap.
Okay.
Tear a little piece off. Then you're going to lay your first fillet down here. Take a little bit of your stuffing. Lay it right there on the fish.
Okay.
Okay. Take your top fillet. Place it right on top. And then take a little bit of your oyster sauce. And spread it right on top there.
Okay.
Nice and even. Then you wrap it up nice and tight. And then you're going to steam it for about 20 minutes in any kind of steamer that you have at home. In class, we have a convection steamer, which is a lot faster, which only took us about 20 minutes. So after you're finished steaming it, you take it out and you can either cut it into nice small portions or you can keep it in its whole fillet, poo-poo style. Either way, garnish it with a few twists of lemon and some fresh cilantro.
About how long will it take to steam?
20 minutes.
About 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, garnish it with some lemon twist and fresh cilantro, and you're good to go.
And then what?
You
You
can
have
definitely
the finished
impress
product
your
over here, huh?
guests there.
Okay. Well, maybe you can put all that in the back, and we can bring the finished product out front. Right in the overhead camera can zoom into it. And there we go, stuffed aji or stuffed akule by Kawikia. Wow, that looks ono. And the next dish that we're going to have is a tomato egg flour soup. And while Enmai is preparing things, maybe we can focus in on our carver here, William, and I think William is now working on, what is that, some carrots?
Carrots, yes.
Carrots, it looks like, and did you also do a pineapple, or maybe the pineapple, you can move it, okay, there it is. And I wonder if the overhead camera can zoom down onto some of those carvings. They're beautiful.
He has carvings made out of pumpkin, taro, papaya. He has a jumbo mango and cantaloupe and different carrots and pumpkins that he used. Okay, he's a very talented,
So
skillful
is he
carver.
teaching some of your students how to do
Yes,
this?
he is. Yeah, he also has had some classes with our students.
Wow.
So he does that on the side also. Okay.
So back in Thailand, does he work in a restaurant and do a lot of this?
I started to work at the restaurant over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I learned how to carve in Thailand for 1 month and then I practiced.
Oh, so you went to school for about 1 month and then you started doing your own practicing to get to where you are now.
Yes.
So I guess practice makes perfect, huh?
He's a self-taught genius here.
Wow. It looks like you have to be kind of like an artist also to do
Definitely,
these kinds of
definitely.
things. I don't think I could do that.
You know, students, so if you're very skillful with painting, if you can do ceramics really good, this is a field that you want to get into, you know. This is the high end of any kind of food service operation because they pay top dollar for this kind of skills. In
So
fact,
I guess these gourmet restaurants and the hotels, they
That's
really
correct.
like this fruit carving and stuff
that's
like
true,
this.
right? He's already been approached by the chef from the Mauna Kea Beach already.
Wow. Okay. Enmai, just tell us what you're going to be doing.
Okay, tomorrow I'm making tomato egg sauce soup. It's a very Chinese style.
Okay.
Quick and easy. And first, you need a 2 medium size of tomato.
Okay.
And you cut into cube size. 1 cup like this. And
Okay.
I will quickly demonstrate how to cut the tomato in a very uniform size. And
Okay.
first you cut it in half, and then you make 1 cut.
Okay.
Then you turn it around.
And
same
comes
way
to
as-
us from Thailand, Taiwan, by the way.
Oh, Taiwan.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I'm Chinese, of course.
So,
Okay, now this way you can get almost all the cubes in the same size. So it's very. Then you turn around.
that would be good for lomi salmon also,
That's
huh?
correct.
Yes.
Okay.
So I already prepared 1 cup here, and after you cut all the tomatoes, and you
So how long have you been in Hawaii now?
almost 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
She needed a
And did you come here for the cooking class or the program
Yes,
at Hawaii Community College?
Yes.
Okay. And did you work at a restaurant back in Taiwan?
Oh no. I graduated from institution art. I majored fine arts.
Oh, you were in
Yes.
art.
Yes. You never know where you end up.
Right, I'll say.
Okay.
So you're an artist.
I can say that. Okay. You need probably 1 green onion, and you cut in the maybe like this kind of size. You cube it and cut it very finely chopped.
So what kind of art were you into? Painting?
Painting, oil painting, abstract or classical.
What is it?
Yes.
Oh, Franco.
And
I guess if you have an art background, when you do cooking, you can make it real colorful, yeah? Using your
yeah,
art
it's
skills.
much easier. You know how to make a color contrast
I see.
and garnish well.
Okay.
And I have 1 box of tofu here.
Okay, 1 block of tofu.
Just depend on personal taste. You can go for soft one or firm one.
Okay, you can use either the firm or the soft tofu.
Yes,
Okay.
and then you slice in the middle, and then you
Is
cut
this a
like
dish that you prepare in Taiwan?
Oh yeah, we have this kind of extra soup all the time.
Okay.
Only thing different is we use corn, yellow corn instead of a tomato.
I see.
Yeah, but not much different. So,
So how do you like Hawaii?
oh, I like it very much.
Very similar to Taiwan?
Yes, it's like a tropical island. And,
What part of Taiwan are you from?
I'm from Taipei. It's
Taipei.
the
Oh,
capital
you're a
of
city
the
girl
Taiwan.
then.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ever been to Taichung or Pingtung?
Yeah, that's the south part of Taiwan.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's all done, and then now you just heat up your sauteed pan very nicely, and only oil you need is 1 tablespoon of oil in there.
1 tablespoon of oil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You need some more.
Okay, no. You wait until the oil get hot, and so one stick on the bottom, and then you just
Okay, and then
dump
your
in
diced
your
tomatoes?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, yeah, you kind of like give a couple stir quickly. And then you put it in green onion.
Are you familiar with wax apple?
Yes.
They have that in Taiwan as fruit, right? Wax apple, kind of like a mountain apple, but it's a little bit different. Yeah.
Yes, very airing. Taiwan also a famous name is called Formosa. It's like kingdom of fruits, all kind of fruits we have there. Yeah.
A lot of lychee and
Yes.
longan.
Longan, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Watermelon, pineapple, banana. You name it, we have it.
Tropical fruits.
Yes. Okay, and soon you done the stir fry, and you can add 12 cup of chicken stock,
Okay.
and 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and then you mix with. I have the chicken broth already made here, so
Okay, how much chicken broth is that about?
Yes, 12 cup, almost
12
one
cups.
1 gallon of the.
Okay.
Yes, and then you just mix in, and
Okay.
and then you prepare your cornstarch. You need 8 tablespoons of cornstarch and then mix with 12 tablespoons of water, almost 1 cup of water, and mix well, and then you put it in your chicken stock.
Okay, so that's
And mix well, yes,
8
Tablespoons
tablespoons of
corn-
cornstarch and 12 tablespoons of water.
yes.
Okay.
And mix well, put it in the stock, and when they
That kind of thickens the soup up a little
thicken
bit.
up the soup, then you can beat up your eggs. We need 4 eggs for this recipe, and you beat well, and then you keep this circulation and motion, and the meantime you just put your eggs in there,
Okay.
go like this,
So you
and
get
so
four eggs and
Yes.
you beat it up real
Yes,
well, and
very
then
well.
you pour it inside this hot soup.
But meantime, you need
Gotta
this kind
stir
of
it.
motion. Yeah,
Oh, I
stir
see.
motion. So
Okay.
you can get a very beautiful egg drop flour kind of.
Okay.
Yes. And of course, tofu should be in there, and then only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and your soup will be done. And you can garnish with a little bit of cilantro or green onion chop, and a dash of the black pepper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you put the tofu in last?
Actually, it's before egg.
Oh, you put the
Yeah.
tofu in before you put the egg
Yeah.
in. Okay.
This case, because everything is in there, so
I see.
Yeah, leave out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did that beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
So that is the tomato egg flour soup.
I would.
And then now we'll plate it up in a big bowl.
Yes.
So what do you think of the Atkins diet, Alan?
Well, it's a matter of personal preference. People are very health conscious today, but it's a lot of protein though, no carbs.
So a lot of protein. Okay.
It's a matter of which way you want to go.
Okay. So maybe we can go back to William and his carving. He's doing some a carrot now. I wonder if our overhead camera can zoom in on him carving this carrot. Wow. And while William does the carrot, we're going to have a Korean mayonnaise chicken, and we're going to have Heather do the Korean mayonnaise chicken. And again, for those of you who just joined us, you're watching Agriculture 194C, Focus on Agriculture. And we have this evening the Hawaii Community College Food Service Program with Alan Okuda and Iona Kaapana, the instructors there at the Hawaii Community College. And now we have Heather preparing for us the Korean mayonnaise chicken. Okay, Heather, you're going to have to tell us what you're doing.
I'm making Korean mayonnaise chicken.
Okay.
You get chicken and you debone it and butterfly it.
Okay, what part do you use?
Thighs.
The thighs, okay.
And then butterfly it and then cut it in half.
Okay.
Okay, now we make our mixture first. We use mayonnaise.
About how much mayonnaise is that? About 3/4 cups of mayonnaise.
Yeah, 3/4
Okay.
cups of mayonnaise.
And
Do you need that on,
what we're going to do here, folks, is a Korean mayonnaise chicken.
Okay. 3/4 cup of mayonnaise.
Okay, 3/4 cups of mayonnaise.
Oh, 1.5 teaspoons of water.
1.5 teaspoons of water. Okay.
Salt and pepper mixture.
Okay, about a couple teaspoons of salt and about a teaspoon of pepper mixed together. Okay.
3 tablespoons of gochujang sauce.
Okay. Now I know how to spell it. Thank you very much for writing it out for me, Alan. No problem there, Dr. Fujii. 3 tablespoons of gochujang sauce. Okay. That's kind of like a chili sauce, right?
It's a Korean hot chili paste.
Okay. Then you just mix that together?
Mix that up.
Okay. So what year are you in, Heather?
I'm second year.
Second year? Do you have something lined up?
No.
Not yet? Where would you like to work if you had a chance?
I would just like to work. That would be great.
Okay.
I know my family would like that. Okay, I got breadcrumbs. You spread that out.
Okay, that's breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
About 1 cup.
Yeah, 1 cup.
You can either use cracker meal or breadcrumbs, huh? Okay.
Okay. And you get your chicken.
Okay.
I got 2 pieces.
Kind of just marinate that in there.
You get a nice thick layer on it.
Okay.
It likes to cling, so if you grab 2.
So what is your favorite area of cooking?
Tasting.
Okay, yeah. You're with me.
I like main entree stuff, and
Okay, so that's the breadcrumbs.
that's the breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Get a nice layer on that.
And then this is the potatoes that have been cut in slabs. Okay, if we were in biology, we'd say we'd cut that in sagittal sections.
Big chips.
Okay. That sounds better, big chips. Okay. That's about what, about a 1/4 inch thick slabs of potato?
A little thinner, but I think if it's too thin, it tends to burn easily.
Okay.
So we'll kind of squeeze it and put skin up.
Okay, the skin
Put the
side up.
Put the skin side up.
And then you just lay the chicken right on that potato slab.
Yeah.
Okay. So what got you into the cooking program, Heather?
My friend actually, she told me I should go to college. I didn't kind of in between of what I was trying to just figure out what to do, and it worked out perfectly. Okay, so you get this, and we're gonna bake it at 375 degrees for 45 minutes.
Okay.
And
Bake it at
Good to go.
375 for about 45 minutes until it's nice and golden brown, huh? Okay.
sometimes even less
and
than that.
Out of our magic oven comes the Korean mayonnaise chicken. Wow, that looks good. Okay. I can't wait to dig in. Okay, while we're waiting for the next chef to come on board, we got William working on a cucumber? Okay. Wow, man, you can do all kinds of carving. So this is a cucumber. What is that going to be, William? Or so William's going to make a leaf out of the cucumber. It's too bad we can't just show you doing all the carving. And finally, we have Frank here doing cucumber Mizosuke.
Yeah.
And I saw.
By the way, I'm the oldest in the class.
No, I am.
You can't start with
Okay, you got me beat.
He's only kidding.
What are you gonna do?
Well, what I'm going to do, this is for all your, your health fanatic who
Okay.
wants a nice cucumber poo-poo.
Okay.
We're going to make that a health dish over here. As soon as I can open this.
Okay.
Okay? See, Kawikia, that's why I wanted to come up early. Okay, while you guys waiting for me, focus on that guy.
Okay. Focus on
Yeah.
William there, who's doing all the carving. And
Frank comes for us from Oahu through Las Vegas and back to Hilo again. And at his
were you cooking in Vegas or gambling?
Yeah,
in Vegas?
cooking
Cooking in Vegas.
and
okay.
gambling. Why you think I came home?
they don't mix.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
Okay.
Okay,
So what got you into cooking?
brother, I cook from way back. I was a fireman. I learned how to cook. You know. I took up Chinese cooking with Titus Chan. You heard of
Really?
him? Yeah. Okay. I cook. I used to own the restaurant. You know.
Okay.
Like I say, I'm the oldest over here.
Okay.
Anyway, you get your cucumber. You cut off the tips right here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Soon as you cut them up.
Okay.
Okay. Where's my fork? Okay. This is just for texture. You just scrape it down like this.
Scrape down the side with a fork.
Yeah. Just down. That's only for make your cucumber look nice. You know.
Okay. That's a trick.
Then you cut them in half. Okay. Your seeds. You want to get it out.
Scoop the seeds out.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Because nobody wants seeds, in their poo-poo, right?
Okay.
Anyway, this dish is we got a beer recipe in here, so it's all for your health fanatics out there.
You sure you weren't on TV before, Frank?
Well, yeah, I was.
Really?
Nah, I'm just joking with you. Okay. Anyway, when you cut it in an angle like this.
Okay.
This is going to be all your poo-poo slices. Is this right, Allie?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
So you cut it at an angle instead of cutting it crosswise, huh?
You don't like, remember when we was young, we had that bug juice with the mango,
Okay.
right? Okay. See how it looks?
All right.
Okay.
So you plan to go into the restaurant business again?
First thing I'm going to do, because when I get out, I'm old enough to collect Social Security. I'll collect Social Security
Okay.
first.
All right. Yeah,
Now, if anything, I would cater.
you better collect it fast because I was reading in the papers today is saying that, geez, that Social Security might not last
Yeah,
too
but
long.
I've been working for myself most of my life. So
Okay.
my Social Security is not that bad.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
not that good either. Okay, anyway, this is one cucumber.
But you know, when you collect Social Security, if you're 62, you know, you can't, I think if you make anything over 10K, you have to pay back Social Security unless you start collecting at 65.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So when
I
you
got it all, I got it
don't go to
all
work?
figured out. I got it all
Huh?
figured
You're
out.
trying to tell me don't go to work? Let's show this on the side. Okay.
Okay.
Now why is this over here?
What are you going to do now,
Wait.
Frank?
I need a bowl or something.
You need a bowl.
Yeah.
Can I make some
In
in
fact, I
Okay.
was going to use that one.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Give me some.
There we go.
Okay.
So
Meanwhile, we're waiting for the bowl. Focus on it.
Okay. Hey,
You know?
you'd make a good TV
Oh, yeah.
personality.
Well, at my age, you make anything. You know, anything goes.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. Where's my small spoon? Was
Salt.
right here.
I got them. I got the spoon.
Okay. If not, I got a bigger one.
So how do you like this food service
there you go.
program at the
Oh,
Hawaii
There you go,
Community
Frank.
College?
Frank, your spoon.
Well, it's so terrific. Yeah, I wish I came in here 30 years ago, you know? I'd be a top chef today. Anyway, this is your ingredients, okay?
Okay.
Half a cup miso,
Half a cup of miso.
Okay.
Okay.
okay? Half a cup sugar,
Okay. Half a cup of sugar.
1/3 cup vinegar,
1/3 cup of vinegar.
and my favorite, half a cup beer.
What did you do with the other half a cup?
Of the beer,
Yeah, right.
I threw it away. What do you think Kawikia is all smiling behind there? Okay? Then you mix it up like this.
I think you do wonderful on TV
Oh, yeah.
as a cook or chef.
Hey, I don't want to be like Emerald, put peanut butter in poke, you know? And call it a Hawaiian poke, you know? Okay, after you mix your sauce, all you do, pour it over your cucumber.
Okay.
Okay, mix it up a little.
And
And voila, have a taste.
There you go, Frank.
excellent.
Okay, so you don't lie to me. What was it? The beer made it excellent or the miso?
I think it was everything.
Okay, and here's the end result right here. Okay, you put it on a platter like that. And thanks to William over here, we got this nice decoration. And that's all
Okay.
I got for you guys today.
Wow, you guys timed this perfect. It's
Oh, yeah.
8 o'clock, so
Oh, yeah.
maybe you can get the whole gang up
Hey, I
here.
would teach you men to stay up all night. Make sure we can get it on time.
And we've come to that portion of the class where you folks at home can call in and ask your questions of our guests this evening.
Anyway, this is
We are
mine now.
featuring the Hawaii Community College
I
cooking
gotta take it on
or the
before
food
Mahoney
service
stole
program with Alan Okuda and Iona Ka'apana. And if you have any phone calls or questions, give us a call. The numbers are on the screen. The numbers are 974-7726 and 961-9046. I shouldn't have had that cucumber. I can't talk. I still got cucumber in my mouth. Okay, I think we have our first caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
I thought I gave you the
Hi,
beer.
Dr. Fujii.
Yes. Is this
Hi,
Hausa?
I just wanted to say that we watch your show every Thursday on every semester, and it's an excellent show.
Oh, thank you very much.
Switch.
You have
The
a
question I
question?
wanted to ask the HCC cooking classes, do they serve those same kind of food in their cafeteria for the students, or is this just part of for the show?
Okay, Alan, you want to answer that question?
We do offer some of these specialties throughout the day, throughout the year. So there's a possibility.
Okay, excuse me, but do
Go
you
ahead.
serve not just for the students, but for the public as well?
We're open Tuesdays to Fridays from 9 o'clock to 12:30, Tuesdays to Fridays. The general public is invited. We also have the gourmet dining room that opens Wednesday to Friday. Reservations are requested. So anyone, it's all invited, the general public is invited to come.
Okay, you guys are doing a very good job. And so are you, Dr. Fujii.
Oh, well, thank you for calling. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please? Hello, you're on the air.
Hello,
Hi, where are you calling from?
Kauai.
Okay, from Kauai, and your question.
My question is for Frank. We're
Okay.
watching the show from Kauai, and we wanted to know the recipe for his fresh of the cayuse with the bun, not for cucumbers.
Okay, Frank,
You know.
go get over there on TV
Okay.
now.
That gotta be my niece talking from Kauai. Hey, girl, take it easy. Yeah. What you want, the recipe for the cow? Cost money, girl.
Any other questions from Kauai for Frank or the others? I guess
No,
not.
that's my niece. She's shy. She's just like me.
Okay. I think you'll make a good team there. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi, I'm calling from Hilo.
Okay, and your question?
The taro vegetable salad.
Yes.
Could you go over the ingredients for the
Okay,
dressing, please?
the taro vegetable salad. Because Alan typed it out for me, I'm going to put it on right there for you, okay? And I hope you can read it. Can you read that?
Yes.
I can zoom down a little bit more. There we go. And while they're writing that down, we'll take the next caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi, I'm calling from Hilo.
Okay, and your question?
My question is for Heather.
Okay, Heather.
When is she going to make that at home? Because it looked really good.
Heather, when you going to make the Korean mayonnaise chicken?
When I get the sauce.
And when will that be?
Soon.
Thank you.
Okay, Heather's going to make that soon, maybe this weekend. Okay, I think we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from? Oh, no caller. Do we have any questions from the classroom? Great. Okay, press the button and let the green light go on. Okay, and go ahead.
Yeah, this question's for Kawikia with the stuffed akule.
Okay.
I wanted to know the ingredients. Yeah, because you went through it kind of quick and I couldn't get it all down.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, you're going to start off with a quarter cup each of carrots, celery, and onion. You also have 2 slices of bread cut into half-inch cubes. The seasonings for this dish is 1 teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon each of black pepper, thyme, and sage.
I tell you what I'm going to do, Kawikia. I'm going to put it on the Elmo right there.
Oh, good.
And then what we'll do is we'll take the next caller. Okay? Can you read that? Is it too small?
Okay.
Okay. We have 2 callers on the line, so will the first caller let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please. Hello? Are you there?
Hello.
Yes, where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Cleveland.
Okay.
Yes, I'm calling about the chicken.
The chicken. Which one?
Yeah, could they have the recipe of that?
The Korean mayonnaise chicken. Let's see. Wow. Did you finish copying all the ingredients for the stuffed akule? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get the chicken recipe here. That's the Korean mayonnaise chicken. Did we put that on the Elmo already? Well, anyway, there it is. Let's see. Let me zoom down a little bit more. Okay. There it is. The ingredients.
And,
yes. Go ahead.
do they sell the kuchu transfers in Hilo?
What was the question again?
Do they sell it in Hilo?
Oh, yes, they sell it locally in Hilo, in supermarkets and at selected restaurants.
Which restaurant is
Oh, I
that,
see.
mister?
And you put us talented.
Okay.
And another thing, could I say hello to Dwayne?
Dwayne, is Dwayne here? No, I don't think Dwayne is
From
here.
Hilo.
Dwayne's that tough, I'm drawing.
Is that one of your students?
Anyway, you put all talented.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling from Hilo. I think we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please? Hello, are you there? Oh, we lost the caller. Call us back. Okay, so maybe if we... Oh, we got another caller. Okay, could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Hello.
Hi, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Waimanalo.
Okay, Waimanalo. That's on Oahu. Go ahead. What's your question?
Yes. This is for Frank.
Okay, Frank.
That's my sister.
Okay. Wow, you got a fan club there.
Yeah. What do you want?
I want to learn how to cook. Can I take lessons from you?
Oh, yeah. This is my
I'll
sister.
write you a check.
Come to school for 2 years.
That's my baby. Yeah. You're going to learn a lot from me,
Any
girl.
amount you want, Frank?
Okay.
$50 enough.
Thank you very much. Do you have another question for
We
Frank?
love you, Frank.
Get a grip.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for calling from Waimanalo. And I think we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
I'm calling from Waimanalo.
Another call. Boy, Frank, is this your fan club?
Frank.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, my question is, how much does he charge per person for a party?
How much do you charge a person?
How much would I charge? Where you from, Waimanalo? At least 1,000 a head.
Okay. Does that answer your
Well,
question?
that's pretty steep.
What do you expect for nickel lobsters?
Okay.
Well, Chef Barlow, I hope you make it in the cooking business. Thank you.
Okay.
Is that your brother?
Gotta be family. You tell somebody, they tell the whole family.
Okay, well, it looks like you got your fan club out there. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please? Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yes, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Wabanalo.
Oh, my sister.
Okay, the sister.
This is for Chef Barlow.
Yeah.
Tell him he's a celebrity. Can I please have his autograph?
Hey, you guys, come on, we're on TV. Let's go.
He is the best yet.
See,
Better hire him.
I told you, Frank, you're good on TV.
Well, I paid my family. I paid them 1,000 apiece to call up.
I see. Okay.
Frank, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
We love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling from Waimanalo over there on
Yeah,
Oahu.
I'm still in the show.
We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Hello, Jack. I'm calling from Hilo.
Okay, and your question?
Did you know that Frank makes a mean duck walk soup?
Frank?
Gee, now who's
Duck walk soup. Frank, can you explain that?
Hey, this is a duck walk. Quack, quack, quack. And then I make one soup. That's a duck. They're from my gym.
And I have a question for Mr. Okuda.
Okay.
Mr. Okuda, Frank sold us all these tickets for these raw steaks. We want him to come and cook it for us now.
Oh, sure. Anytime you're available. You set a date with Frank, he'll be glad to do it for you.
Whatever my teacher
Okay,
says.
thank you, Frank. You're doing okay. Hang in there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Hilo and another one
You
of
guys no more friends or family.
Another one of Frank's fan club over there. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
I'm calling from Kauai.
Okay, and your question?
I just want to know the rest of the recipe for the corn oyster.
Oh, the corn oyster. Okay, because you're calling all the way from the island of Kauai, I'm going to put it on the Elmo for you. And let's see if I can get it focused down for you. There we go. Can you read that?
Yes.
For the caller on Kauai, I'm going to leave that on the Elmo. And we're going to take the next caller. Thank you for calling from Kauai. And we'll take the next caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from? And go ahead with the question, please.
Hello?
Hi, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kahalu.
Kahalu on Maui. Okay.
No, on Oahu.
Kahalu. Okay. Go ahead.
I had a question for Uncle Frank.
Oh, boy, you got them all over the place, don't you?
Yeah, what's your question?
Okay, what happens if you're Mormon and you want to make this cucumber thing, but you don't want to use beer? What do you use instead?
What do you guys use at church?
Water.
That's it, brother. You got it.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Uncle.
Okay.
Good answer.
Okay, bye.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Kahalu. And for those of you who just joined us, you're watching Agriculture 194C, Focus on Agriculture. And we're coming to you live this evening from the television studios located in the Mookini Library here on the University of Hawaii Hilo campus. And this evening we're featuring the Hawaii Community College Food Service Program. And if you have any questions about cooking, please give us a call. The numbers are on the screen, 974-7726 and 961-9046. So, do we have any questions from the classroom? No? I think we have a caller, so we'll take the next caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
My name is Mookini.
Oh, my grandson.
I want to speak to my pop Frank.
Okay, Frank, your fan club.
How are you, brother? Papa love you.
I just wanted to know you did a good job.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, that's all. Bye.
Yeah, Papa would send you 100.
Okay, wow, Frank, you're stealing the show tonight. We have
Can't
another
help
caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
I'm calling from Oahu.
Okay, and your question?
This is Haruso Joe.
Okay.
Okay, this is a question for Rosie.
Okay,
all right,
go ahead.
You know, watching your show for so long, she's the first one to use canola oil. And why did she select canola oil for her taro recipe?
Okay, Rosie,
Canola
taro
oil.
vegetable salad, why canola oil?
Canola oil is a much healthier oil than the vegetable oil. That's why we chose that.
Oh, I see. Because I researched canola oil way back when there was a woman by the name of Doris and another person by the name of Randy Hamasaki from the University of Hawaii Extension.
Yes, Randy, Haruso Joe,
that
Randy
help
was
them.
one of my former students, and he's a graduate of the College of Agriculture here at UH Hilo, and he got his master's over there at Manoa, at CTAR, and now he's back on this island in Waimea. So go ahead, Haruso Joe.
Yeah, if you get in touch with him, tell him I miss him very much because he used to help me a lot with that, all my problems on agriculture.
Oh.
And his girlfriend is named Doris.
Okay.
I wanted to find out how they made canola oil, and because I couldn't find what it was. And
I guess they get the canola seeds and squeeze the oil out of it.
No.
No?
No.
Oh,
It
okay.
comes from a so-called rapeseed oil, rapeseed. But you cannot call them rapeseed oil, right? Because it doesn't sound so good.
Oh, I see.
So, but the rapeseed is a oil that is really junk. So the rapeseed that we have today is biogenetically modified,
Oh.
And then that's how we get our seed. So don't let the Europeans and the Japanese put their nose up and think that biogenetically modified things are no good, because nature does it all for us. Everything we have is actually biogenetic today.
Okay.
Anyway, that was, so I want to tell Randy, if he's watching the program, I miss him.
Oh,
And,
okay. Next time I
wish
see
he'd
him,
come
I'll
back
tell
and
him.
so I can pick his brain some more.
Okay.
Thank you anyway, Dr. Fujii.
Okay, well, thank you for calling again, Harusa Joe. And yes, Randy was one of my former students, so I know Randy very well. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Yeah, this from Hilo.
Okay, and your question?
Well, I came into this a little bit late. What style of carving was William doing there? That looks very intricate.
Yes, maybe we can get our overhead camera and zoom down on some of those carvings, and I guess we can zoom from carving to carving if we don't have another caller. And
Beautiful.
See some of that, and that's very much in demand, I hear. So William, how do you learn how to carve so well?
Okay, I learned how to carve in Thailand for 1 month, and then I try to practice by myself. Whenever I have a chance, I will practice. And then this one is a Thai style. Usually Thai people, they like to carving fruit and vegetable. They carve flowers. Yeah.
Well, William, maybe you ought to open up a school or something to open up a class and call it vegetable carving or fruit carving.
I appreciate to do that, but now I am student. I would like to concentrate on my class, and then I hope in the future, in someday, I'm gonna have my own class.
Okay. Does that answer the question from Hilo?
Tell them
Thank
you
you.
go to your class.
Okay, and I think we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi, I'm calling from the Big Island.
Okay, and your question?
And yeah, I want to ask someone that I know who cooks very delicious food.
Okay.
Rosie.
Rosie.
You know, for the salad.
Yes.
Is there other varieties of vegetables that can be used?
You could use whatever vegetables you prefer. I like fresh spinach, so I would make the salad with fresh spinach instead of the iceberg lettuce or the romaine. But it's pretty much to your taste, whatever you prefer, whatever kind of vegetables you prefer.
Okay, cool. Thanks. You go, girl.
Welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for calling from the Big Island. And Rosie's fan there, and we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Hello, this is Bob from Honolulu.
Okay,
and
Bob.
I had a question for Frank.
Frank again. Okay, get up there, Frank.
Yes?
Okay, Frank, I know that you can cook, but if you can clean house, will you marry me?
Hey, this is not my year for men, so get a grip.
Okay, thank you for calling from Honolulu. Yeah, we got all kinds on this program. We don't have another caller, so you know we're coming to you live this evening. You're watching Focus on Agriculture, Agriculture 194C. And this evening we're featuring the Hawaii Community College Food Service Program. And I think we have another caller, so could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Hello?
Yes, where are you calling from? Hello, you're on. I think we might have lost our caller. Do we have another caller?
My question was regarding the salad.
Okay.
I actually missed the first part of the demonstration.
Okay.
And I was wondering, if I had a different variety of taro, would I need to season it differently to make the same salad?
Okay, that was the taro salad. That's Rosie. If you were using a different variety of taro, would you put different flavoring on it?
It really depends on what kind of flavoring you like, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So leave it up to your taste buds.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I hope that answers your question. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi, good evening, Jack. How are you?
Hi.
This is Sombat, Torrente.
Oh, okay. And do you have a question?
I have a question for William
Okay.
about carving.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hi, William. Do you do the private class? Come teach me at home?
At home. Okay, I will try, sister.
And how long it gonna take to carve those?
For how long this one? It depends on what kind of fruit and vegetable. If the big one is more faster. If the small one, small detail, is take the long time. But the most important.
Good job.
Yeah, but the most important thing. Yeah,
Okay.
you too.
Thank you very much for
Bye.
calling. That was
Okay.
Sombat, and Sombat was on our Focus in Agriculture class before, and she did all kinds of Thai cooking for us. And for those of you joining us for the first time, you're watching Agriculture 194C, Focus on Agriculture, and we're coming to you live this evening. So if you have any questions for our guests this evening, please give us a call. The numbers are on the screen, 974-7726 and 961-9046. And while we wait for some phone calls, we have approximately 7 more minutes, and we have another caller. So could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Yes, I'm calling from Kaneo here.
Okay, and your question?
Okay, my question is about that cucumber salad.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah, okay. Frank, you used a lot of sugar on that. And I was wondering, would it work out with a sugar substitute?
Okay, Frank, get up there.
Yeah? Yeah, you can use
and also,
anything
what
you
kind
want.
of,
You can use anything. If you don't want cucumbers, use what?
Sugar.
Oh, the sugar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can use
Oh.
the sugar substitute.
Excuse me, how do I hear it? Old man, eh? You know. Yeah? You don't have to use sugar, right? Ellen,
Imitation
let me tell my teacher. Right, Ellen?
Yes.
Okay, what else you want to
what
use,
kind of,
brother?
miso did you use?
Huh?
What kind of miso did you use?
White miso.
White miso.
Oh, okay.
I would say mistletoe, but it's not Christmas yet.
Okay,
He's a comedian, right?
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Kaneohe. We have another caller, I believe. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question,
should have brought my
please?
hearing aids.
Hi, Dr. Fujii.
Hi, this
This
sounds
is
like
Pat.
Pat from Honomu. Okay,
That's
go
right.
ahead.
The corn oysters, did
Yes.
you put eggs in it?
Corn oysters, Joshlyn. Did you put eggs in your corn oyster?
Yes, but then I added more flour so it could thicken up a little bit more. I didn't have enough. So
Okay. Did you get the recipe, Pat?
I did, but I didn't realize the chef put eggs in it, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, there. If I could have the Elmo, please. There are 2 eggs slightly beaten. Where is it? Right.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
I've got the Elmo on the wrong place. There we go.
Okay.
Can you see it there?
Yeah.
2 eggs slightly beaten. Okay. You have
Yes.
another question, Pat?
Thank you, Dr. Fujii.
Thank you very much for calling, Pat. And I think we no more callers, and we have 6 more minutes. Ellen, can you say something about your food service program while we wait for some callers?
Okay, as I mentioned before, we're having a steak fry going on right now, so second-year students can take an excursion to Oahu. It's 3 steaks for $10, best deal in town. Okay, and you might be able to even get Frank to come and cook for you.
Okay.
so-
Maybe we can get the overhead camera on the various dishes here. Okay, we have a caller. Someone bailed me out. Will the caller let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Thank you for sharing.
Dr. Fujii, this is Haruso Joe again.
Oh, thank you for calling, Haruso.
Forgot to ask
Okay.
Alan
Okay.
Okuda this question.
Okay.
When is his wife going to make kimchi sauce so I can go to Hilo and buy it.
Okay, Alan,
The
that's
sauce is being made right now, and it's being sold right now. We have it made.
Oh,
It's
thank
just for you, Harusa Joe. We have it available
Okay,
at the store.
and another question for Dr. Fujii.
Okay. Go ahead.
Are you really going to retire?
I was supposed to retire in June. I mean in December of this past year. But I'm back in the saddle again as acting dean of the college, and I'll be here probably for one more year. But I think this will probably be the last semester for cooking.
Hey, go teach classes on your specialty bugs because we don't have too many those smart etymologists like you guys and Randy, you know. And whenever we have our problems, who we gonna ask? And who we going for help? We small-time operators, and we don't have research people backing us up.
Well, I think there's
You're
still
the only guys that backs us up.
There's still some county agents over there in Kaneohe. So, you know, I'm sure there's someone that replaced Randy over there on in Kaneohe. I'm not too sure. Oh. Okay. Do you have another question, Harusa Joe?
No, that's all I wanted to find out.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Anyway,
thank you for bailing
thank you
me
for
out.
putting up with me all these years, Dr. Fujii.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your call. We had a caller that wanted to see the mayonnaise. Which one was that? The Korean mayonnaise chicken. So I was wondering if the camera can zoom down on the Korean mayonnaise chicken. There it is. And Heather, you want to explain what you did for this Korean mayonnaise chicken while we wait? Oh, I can bail you out. We got another caller. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Yeah, this is Tyler from Paradise Park.
Okay, Paradise Park.
I would like to say everyone did a good job.
Okay, thank you.
And I would also like to ask Heather and Kawikia a question.
Sure, go right ahead.
I was wondering if you put my steaks in the freezer.
Yes, Tyler, we did. Thank you for calling. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
Tyler, thank you for calling. And we're going to take the last caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
I'm calling from Hilo.
Okay.
I just want to say hello to William and Mandy.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for calling. Your
His
friend.
working craft is beautiful, William.
Okay, thank you for calling. William, they loved your carving. And I think we've come. Thank you very much. We've run out of time, so we're going to have to close. I want to thank the Hawaii Community College Food Service Program for joining us this evening. And we're going to have another very interesting program next Thursday. We're going to have Arnold Miyazaki. He is one of our staff members at the College of Agriculture, and he's going to do some unique cooking for us. So I hope you join us next Thursday evening. And this is Jack Fujii saying thank you for watching, and we hope you'll join us next Thursday. And have a good evening.
See you now.